BioWare has been having a very rough few years. Look at Mass Effect Andromeda. It was seen as one of the worst fails in BioWare history at the time of release. The game's engine was awful, the gameplay was very mediocre, and it just wasn't what fans of the franchise wanted. And then this year we had Anthem, which was terrible to say the least. The loot system was poor, the combat was poor, the UI was, you guessed it, poor. That's not to say every title that BioWare has developed has been awful, though. I mean, they have some very iconic titles on their side. But right now, the future of BioWare is not looking very positive from the perspective of a consumer. In the past few days, a lot has been happening there. First of all, they lost Ben Irving, the lead producer of Anthem. After working with the company for 8 years, he announced that he was leaving BioWare out of nowhere. He took on the lead of Anthem after the core team moved on to Dragon Age, and this was his statement. After 8 amazing years at BioWare, I have made the decision to move on and have accepted an exciting opportunity at another gaming company. Since the first time I played Baldur's Gate many, many years ago, BioWare was the dream place I always wanted to work. I will forever be grateful to all of the people who gave me the chance to work on great products with amazing people. I believe Anthem has a bright future. There is a great team working on it, and I look forward to following its progress and playing it from the sidelines. But now, only 2 days after the news of Ben Irving leaving the company, they have also lost their lead producer of Dragon Age 4, Fernando Mello, which he has been with the company for over 12 years now. And he actually shared the cordial email that he sent to the studio, stating that it was his own decision to leave, but the email sounds as if this is all just a coincidence. But is it? But they say all good things must come to an end. For me personally, I've been wanting to take some time to disconnect and figure out what I'd like to focus on as a next chapter, and this seemed as good/least disruptive timing as it would likely get. Which doesn't particularly seem right, but with a great game leadership team in place, a fantastic creative vision, and some of the best devs in the world, Morrison is well underway to becoming the definitive Dragon Age experience, and I'm incredibly proud and honored to have played a part in that. I'll be eagerly awaiting the opportunity to experience the next DA as a fan this time around. My last day in the office will be Friday, August 16th, as is the custom around these parts, I'll be at blank. After just 2 days, both of these individuals have left the studio. People in very high positions in the company and people that have worked on multiple projects as lead roles. A project leader jumping ship mid-development is definitely not a good sign for the future. I know both of these people have released statements along the lines of, the games have great teams working behind them even though I am leaving, but with Dragon Age having at least a year left and possibly more, maybe even longer since we really have not had any updates in a while, even if there is still a good team working on it, changing leadership will definitely shake up the process. There really is no proof leaning towards if they were fired or if they did leave on their own terms. Since the emails that we saw from Fernando were very brief, but it seems too cordial, as if he really was not saying what he wanted. I mean, if you were told to make a public statement, you obviously would not release a statement with your true feelings if you were burned by the company. And with the Twitter announcement from Ben Irving, they're probably holding back what they really wanted to say and what they really mean. And without having the context and the full spectrum of the situation, this is either a very good thing since maybe these people were just not good for the projects, and new leadership will help make the work environment and projects less stale, or this could be a very critical point in time for these projects. If these leaders left during their projects because of problems that we do not know about, it could be a very messy situation. I am curious to see if anyone makes any further statements, or if we hear about anyone else leaving. All I know is that I hope both of these people do find good positions at other development studios. They have done some great work in the past, and hopefully they find a situation that is better suited for them. But do you think that this is just some large coincidence? Do you think that they left on their own terms, or maybe there is something more to the situation that we just do not know? Please let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed and a dislike if you did not. Also, make sure to share it if you have any ideas about the situation. But I hope that you did enjoy, and I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.